I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Luke. So what's the buzz about today, Mom?
Well, first of all, last time that we did this, we put it out there and asked people, what do you want us to buzz about? And we got some great comments. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what? We asked and you guys delivered. We really appreciate that. So what's some of the things they said to buzz about today?
Well, there were a few things, but one of them was about school and about the future of work. So let's talk about school because it's, kind of apropos. I mean,
I learned that word today.
Yeah, you did. It's a great word, keep it in mind. But, summer's over and the fall's here and it's back to school week.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, see?
Well, okay.
That's how a lot of people feel about back to school. Yeah, well, okay.
Well, I guess I was kind of looking forward to it because, it's something different in my day. Like, I don't mind it that much because I got, think about it. Spare, gym, math, and then English. So I got 3 really easy periods. So...
Yeah, well, how do you motivate yourself for something like English, though? Like, it's not really
well,
your
like
favorite
for
subject.
my English, but for your math kind of thing. First off, I guess it's really easy for me to look forward to gym, then look forward to math, because, I love those subjects. And then, of course, I get to English, and it's kind of I'm just drudging through it. But one thing that, at the end of the day kind of thing, I just look forward to, I only got, 1 hour left of the day. 30 minutes left of the day.
So you look at the clock. The clock motivates you.
Well, that, and I'm listening to music. I'm on my Mac all the time. So, you just got to find that motivation.
Yeah, so, and it's quite easy. Like you mentioned, you're really motivated to go to gym and math because you love those things. But, let's focus a little bit on the English. How do you motivate yourself to get through that?
I just told you. I look at the clock the entire time.
You look at the clock? You gotta be kidding. That's what you do? You look at the clock?
Well, okay, no. I'm chewing gum, listening to music on my Mac, but I'm just trying to stay tuned in that class.
I didn't think he was serious, but he was serious.
I do look at the clock a lot because, I need that motivation to get through because otherwise I'm just going to fall asleep.
So, and I text you during English. That helps, right?
Yeah, and so...
I hope your English teacher isn't watching this.
He actually doesn't care, but anyway.
Okay. But anyway, the thing is that you have to be able to take English. You get through the compulsory subject that you're not so hot on, and you focus on, the subjects that you really do love.
Yeah, as much as, I don't like English, I'm not going to do the best in English, but I have to focus on math, because you know what? What's that
You're bringing
saying?
up, you're bringing up a really good point, right? Yeah. Like, if you're really great at something... our tendency is to sort of slack off a little bit there and put all of our energies into those subject areas that we're not doing great at. And actually, that's backwards. We should be spending more time and more energy, more focus on those things that we're great at and that we love to do and get, even better at it and just sort of pass the other ones.
Yeah, see, I'll give you an example here. Back a while ago when I wasn't doing so hot in English, what happened was
he wasn't doing great at all.
So this would be my math mark up there about 90, and this would have been my English mark around 76, right?
That's
and
right.
then I put a whole bunch of effort into English.
Lots of effort, every night. English.
Right? Put it up, but then of course my math mark's going to drop, right?
Yeah.
But then if I worked on math more than I did English, it's going to drop up, it's going to go right up to 95, and my English mark is just going to be okay, but you get more output studying a subject that you love.
That's right. So you spent all that energy in English, you improved it a couple of marks, and yet your math mark went down. So what did we say to do?
You said study math, and you know what? I did better. When I start studying, I got, more percentage on my out of 100 thing.
Yeah.
Then I did, I can't.
You can't articulate. That's because he's not great in English.
Shut up.
To say that. Well, the point is that your math mark ended up being excellent. You excelled in math after you started putting more effort in math. You had a lot more free time because you're naturally great in math. And you did some damage control in English and you passed. You got 70-something. I mean,
76.
I think that's awesome.
It's not that.
That's awesome.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You did fantastic. I think 76 was fantastic. But, you know what? You put your focus where you needed to. You were more motivated to do the math anyway. Hey, and then you could enjoy school more. I think more kids should be doing that.
Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. The more effort you put into math, okay, so the more effort you put into math, you'll get a better output than if you use the exact same energy you used for my English. You would get less, you get less output, right?
Can you guys see this? He's trying to explain it in a mathematical term, and I'm just trying to give you a little essay on it. I think y'all got the point because you're really smart. So,
Study the subject you love. I'm Luke.
I'm Lizzie.
Buzzing out.